Flash fans, we need to put on our Sherlock Holmes detective hats and get our magnifying glasses. This episode of The Flash is going to require some mystery to it. Welcome to my channel. I'm MrDarkPhoenix. That's Batman and Spider-Man bringing you guys the latest episode of The Flash. If this is the first time you're catching my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I post content every week, and I'd love to have you guys a part of the nerdy, geeky family that we have here on YouTube. If this is the first time you're catching my channel, make sure that you know this is going to be a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen The Flash, come back when you have, and if you have seen it, let's jump right on into the newest episode of The Flash. Who is Harrison Wells? Imagine this is a magnifying glass, and I'm going to be a detective. I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Objection! He went to Coast City for pizza. I was really hoping for, because originally, if you guys don't know, a lot of people ask me about this, there was actually a Green Lantern Easter egg planned for The Flash, but then they got rid of it. It was basically like, they were talking about a pilot, and I think there was an accident of some kind or something, and as we all know, that basically spells out Hal Jordan. Like, you have no idea, but they took it out last minute, so I was kind of hoping when Barry ran to Coast City, I was hoping to see like a plane fly up somewhere, or just like something Green Lantern-ish. Like, you already spit in our faces with the Easter eggs enough. Like, you could have just done this one last thing. And yeah, we are starting for a crossover. First off, I really want to say how I like how the crossovers are not just for like Barry and Oliver and their teams. Like, I like how Joe and Cisco could go to Starling City and see Lance and Laurel and just be just as good a crossover as the main one. Like, I hope, and even when Felicity and Ray came, it's like, I'm hoping that they don't always have to rely on Barry and Oliver to do a crossover. They could always just be like, hey, we need your help with this, so we're gonna come over. Like, they're basically one big family of friends. Like, yo, I'm coming over. Okay. Real friends don't have to ask if they're coming over. They tell you they're coming over. Always remember that. Laurel asked for tech help. I thought that was so cute. He's like, I know Barry's the Flash, and Oliver Queen is the Arrow. He's Cisco. I love how he still tried to pull it off and lie. He's like, what you talking about? She's like, I'm the Black Canary. I was like, you go ahead. You represent that C. Well, now it's BC, but still, you represent that Black Canary. I did like, though, how she was like, I use my Sonic bombs, and I need a tech upgrade. He's like, I know what to do. And I was like, aw, thanks. This is why I love Cisco. He's always down to help everybody. Like, help Laurel get her canary stuff. The bones of Harrison Wells, aka the empty cup from the Harrison Wells milkshake from the last episode. Well, last two, but still. And Caitlin, Caitlin made out with Not Morph. That was so funny when she was like, I knew it. It's like, what are you talking about? Nothing. Like, I don't think she ever wanted to be known as she kissed a metahuman, but that's a great comedy. Like, she was like, oh, it wasn't him. I was like, I knew it. Like, what? Oh, don't worry about it. Like, I'm gonna just sip my tea. That's none of my business. The canary cry and another vibe reference. He's like, oh, I've had some vibe frequencies lately. I'm like, yeah, thanks to Pied Piper and the fact that you're a vibe. Yeah. But just for those of you guys that don't know, in case I'm going to be getting a lot of questions about this, that gadget is actually accurate to the comic books because Laurel in the comic books at one point lost her canary cry, the metahuman canary cry, and so when she lost it, she had a collar made that basically had the same effect. So before anybody says anything, before somebody tries to, bash on her more, this is actually accurate to the comic books. So, there you go. I put that to rest because I love you guys. I don't want you guys walking around with misinformation or having your friends walking around with misinformation. So let's share this video and get the education and the knowledge more out there. The more you know about Black Canary. And Barry beats up the cast. That's basically what I got from him fighting the metahuman. He beat up Eddie, he beat up Iris, he beat up Caitlin. What, he beat up Eddie? Like, the fuck? He just beat up everyone. Everyone get a Flash ass whooping this episode. And it was so funny, because I was really hoping he would have just turned into various people from the cast. If they do a crossover again, I want him to break out and go to Starling City and then just have Arrow beat up his castmates, because that would be hilarious too. And the gang finds a secret room with Gideon the supercomputer and a newspaper from God knows how long from now. So Barry knows he vanishes in a crisis, but which crisis is it? Is it Crisis on Infinite Earths? Is it a paradox of some kind? I'm hoping it's a Crisis on Infinite Earths so we can get Constantine up in this bitch. I don't approve of him being canceled. We need magic on that show ASAP. But tell me what you guys thought about the episode in the comments. I loved it. It was great. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I'll catch you guys next time, and always remember that through good times and bad times, remember to geek out and enjoy your lives, and I'll catch you guys later for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.